On everybody, welcome back to another YouTube free pick video. I have 3 of my best funded bets for Tuesday, November 4th. I'm going to give you guys completely free. All I ask, do me a quick favor, like this video. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I'm one of the first ones to get these videos out. That way you have plenty of time to copy them and take what you like. If there's a play you don't like, take it out. This is just what I'm taking, not financial advice. Nothing is guaranteed. And don't risk more than you can afford to lose. And honestly, I'm going to show you a way where you can literally kind of mitigate some of the risk. So let's dive into it. We got 3 free picks, and I'm locking these all on player profit. So I have my regular sports book, but I also have my funded bankroll accounts on player profit, where basically you can increase your bankroll once you prove to them that you are profitable. So if you're not good at betting, if you lose a lot of the time or you're constantly depositing, probably don't do this. Okay, stay away from this. You'll probably just lose the challenges and you'll never pass. And this will not be a profitable platform for you. Now, if you believe that you are above average, above mediocre, or you're tailing someone above mediocre, aka you can tail my picks, get on player profit. You can get a funded account anywhere from $1,000 up to $100,000. So it's simulated. All you have to do is you have to pass phase 1 and phase 2. It's a minimum of 20 picks. You got to get the account up 15% without going down 10%. Sorry, let me confirm. No, my bad. You got to go up 20% without going down 15%. So they give you a simulated, let's say 50K. You got to get that 50K up to 20. You got to get the account up 20%. But if it goes down 15%, you lose the account. You lose the challenge, and you'd have to start all over. But get on player profit. Use code BANK for 10% off any funded account you get. And let's dive into it. So all of these bets, the cool thing about it is I'm not risking any of my own money. So basically, if this wins, I get to keep 90% of the profits. And as long as I don't go on a massive losing streak and hit that 15% max drawdown, I can literally use player profits money to basically invest in my picks. So first play, we're going to go Milwaukee Bucks over 114.5 total points. They're playing the Raptors. Raptors have one of the worst defenses. They put up a lot of points, but they also give up a ton of points. And the Bucks, I was looking at the stats, on the season have hit this 6 of 7 games. So they're consistently hitting this line. They're facing the Raptors defense, which is bottom of the pack, giving up about 120.6 points. Head-to-head, they've hit this the last 3 matchups. They've faced the Raptors. This one being the most recent, back in October 24th. They scored 122, and that was also on the road. So give me over 114.5. I do like this line. I do think that they move the ball. It's quick pace. There could be 240 points scored in this game. They're favored to win. I think they can get to 120, but we're going to take 114.5 for the first play. So it depends all on the account size you get. I'm on the 100K Pro account, and the minimum bet size is $2,000. So I'm putting 1 unit, $2,000 on this play, pays $3,300. Next up, we're going to go into some college basketball. I'm so happy that college basketball is back. Honestly, I would say college football is my bread and butter. It's what I'm best at. It's what I enjoy most. It's what I'm all in on. Saturdays are just special, and that's where we make a bunch of our money. But I will say, based off of profitability and when has been my biggest month, it was actually in March of this year. And there was no football on, surprisingly. And it was March Madness. It was college basketball. There was hockey. There was some other sports, but it was mainly college basketball for March Madness. And that was my biggest month I've ever had in sports betting, which is pretty crazy to say. You would think that it was sometime during college football season. But, guys, this last March was like the first time I really dove into college basketball. And I'm not going to claim myself to be the GOAT, but man, I swept. I think I had like 11 sweeps in the month of March, and I had 26 winning days, 5 losing days. So for anyone that's been telling me since March, and you guys remember, like, it was absolutely nuts to say the least. We made so much damn money. It was honestly euphoric. It felt like we were in a dream, and I just remember all of us just cashing every single day, going 3-0, 2-0, 4-0, 5-0. It was crazy. But anyways, back to the play. Don't sleep on college basketball. Don't wait till March. I think we can make it. I think we can make good money now that the season's back. But we're gonna take Texas plus 8.5 against Duke. This game is in North Carolina, so it is kind of Duke home field advantage. It's not actually at the Duke campus, but this is kind of a home game for Duke. Although, I think they're in a rebuilding stage, and I think Duke, everyone's going to hear the name, and obviously Duke is one of the most, has one of the biggest legacies, out there, especially for college basketball. But I think taking Duke is a public play. I think people are going to take Duke not actually knowing too much about the roster, not doing their research, and I think Texas could win this game. I'm not betting them on the money line, but I am taking them plus 8.5. I think 8.5 is way too high. I think Texas comes out hot, and I think this is going to be closer to like a 4 or 5 point game. So give me Texas plus 8.5. Keep it within 9 points or 8 points, and I'm a cash. So another unit on this one. And then before I get to the third one, make sure you guys are always tracking your bets on Pikkit. They'll give you free money for tracking your bets on there. What it's going to do is it's going to track your profit, your return on investment, and all of your wins and losses over time. That way you know if you're up or you're down, and you get up to $100 free when you use code TRUPA on the Pikkit app. For the third play, we're going to go to my favorite hockey team of them all. And I'm not betting with bias. There's multiple days that I stay off the Canes. And I've said this before, I'm a diehard Ohio State fan, and I hate Michigan. But sometimes I literally bet Michigan, and I don't care, because what you're going to find in this channel is transparency, but you're also going to find, a profitable sports bettor. I've done this multiple years. I've been limited on multiple different apps, and you only get limited if you win. If you lose a ton of money day in and day out, you're not going to get limited. They love your business. You're one of their favorite customers. Prize Picks, I can only do $5. Chalkboard, I've gotten limited. Even like Hard Rock during college baseball season, they took away college baseball on only my account. I couldn't bet college baseball. So, I guess what I'm saying is, no matter if I love the team or if I hate the team, I'm going to bet it if it's the right play. Because at the end of the day, if you're watching this video to make money, and you're watching this video to, increase your profitability. So give me the Canes on the money line. I think this price is honestly disrespectful to the Canes. The Canes are so much better than the New York Rangers. The Rangers are 0-4 at home this season. The Canes are 4-3 on the road. Seth Jarvis is literally the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. He's probably behind Connor McDavid in my eyes. But Sebastian Aho, Seth Jarvis, you need to know these two names. If you're betting on hockey, you need to know of these two names. Jarvis and Aho are absolute dogs. And the Rangers, they don't give up a ton of goals, but they also don't score any goals. They're averaging 2.38 goals a game. This is not good for them. Again, their goalies are playing well, but their offense literally just cannot get the puck in the net. On the other side, Carolina's probably has one of the first or second best offenses in the league. They give up 2.91 goals. Frederik Andersen is a beast. Do not sleep on this guy. I'm not sure who's confirmed yet, but either way you look at it, I think the Canes are literally favored to win the Eastern Conference this year. So we're getting a top tier team on both sides of the puck, and we're getting them at -130. I just think they should be closer to -170, -180. The last time they played was 3 days ago. So they're coming off 3 whole days of rest, and they're not too far from home. They're going from the Carolinas to New York, staying on the East Coast, no jet lag, no time zone difference. Give me the Canes all day. If I can get Canes -130, I'm taking that, or -125 on player profit. I'm taking that literally 10 times out of 10 times, or 10 opportunities that I get. So those are going to be your 3 funded bets. Go lock them in on player profit. Literally, if I lose all 3 of them, then yeah, I'll probably get pretty close to that 15% max drawdown. But, that's a lot better than losing $6,000 on my own money. Now, if I win them, then I'm profiting off of money that isn't even mine, and I get to keep 90% of the profits. It used to be 70%. So literally, if you just go to playerprofit.com, you can literally see all of the phases, all of the accounts, how much they are. And if you use code BANK, like I said, you get 10% off any funded account you choose. So that's all I got for you guys. Good luck with all of your bets, and make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's free pick video. Peace out.